to our YouTube channel, Hinduism Journey of Self-Discovery. Today, we are going to talk to Dr. Shankar Subramaniam about this channel and know what can somebody do who's interested in this channel and how can they derive maximum benefit from it. Namaste, Dr. Shankar.
Namaste. Thank you.
My question is that now we are going on a YouTube channel. So what is our intended audience now? And from an audience perspective, what are some of the prerequisites in order to benefit from this channel and the content of this channel?
Yeah, that's a great question. Intended audience. So, in our local in-person meetings, we've had a very wide range of ages of people joining. We've had people from 8 to I think 80 plus, and that is heartening. So, I do think that it has a universal appeal, also with respect to age. On the other hand, if we ask what is required, I would say that an open mind and an open heart is the first prerequisite. So, when we encounter a word like Hinduism, sometimes we approach it with a lot of preconceived notions that we may have. And I would encourage anyone who is interested in benefiting is to come with an open mind. Do not maybe prejudge what is meant, because as I already said, words can mean different things to different people, and so that open mind, open heart. I think a genuine respect for the Vedas, although this is a tricky one, because how do you respect something that you don't know yet? So that is why I think an open heart and faith that following this will benefit me and those around. And I think if that is the intention, then I think that's good enough.
Dr. Shankar, are there any final insights or comments from your side about this introduction?
Surely, yeah. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to expand a little bit. So you mentioned I'm an engineer, which is interesting. I would say that I like to, as an engineer, I like to keep it real. And there's a little bit of a joke when I say real. I'm thinking of four things. It's an acronym, REAL.
Okay.
So the R is I have always felt that our approach to Hinduism should be relatable. So when we grew up, we always think of Hinduism as practiced in this arcane, esoteric way. There are 1,000 rules you have to fit in, and if you don't know it, you don't know it, and you're out. And I think that makes it a huge barrier. And the language also is a barrier. Sanskrit is not something that's accessible to a very large number of people. So I'm really hoping that we can make this relatable. Right? The second one is empowering. E is for empowering, the second part of real. And I think that, when we have someone come in and they feel left out, and they feel that I can never do this, right? This is so hard. How will I learn all these things? And yet I'm, maybe born a Hindu or I'm attracted to Hinduism. I would like the contents of this channel to make you feel like I can do it too. Living in the year 2020, working in the world as you see it today, and having all the commitments of a grihastha, a householder, it is possible to have the most ultimate spiritual experience and to derive the full benefit of what is given in our Vedas and Upanishads. That's empowering part of it. The A is, I would say, accessible. So it's one thing to relate, but it's another thing to also feel like I can do this, right? I can feel empowered, but then I also have to be able to access it. And that's where I feel I've been very blessed that as a teacher, I have to give a lot of thought to how do people learn things in engineering. And I'm able to, I hope, bring some of that in terms of, practical things to do, to have a sense of objectives, and to track your progress and things like that. And the last one is L, which is to have a loving community. I think that practitioners find it very hard when you're struggling on your own. This is such a difficult path in a way. It really helps if there's a group who is joined with you on the same path, to whom you can connect with and you can share. And as you know, of late, people are feeling very disconnected. This year, 2020, has been very hard. I was just reading, talking about happiness. There's a report that is published called the Global Happiness Report. You've heard about it? Oh, yeah. So I was very surprised to hear that from the year 2010 to 2018, they say that the negative feelings or unhappiness has increased 27%. I mean, if you want it quantified. What does that mean? Well, it's kind of so hard to quantify something like that. But I think there is an anecdotal feeling with people I connect with on various, WhatsApp groups, that people are feeling down. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of anxiety. There is a lot of sadness. There's a lot of disconnection. So I think this kind of an effort is very timely, because on the one hand, you may question, you may say, you're talking about bliss and people are hurting so badly. Yes, I'm not running away or denying the fact that there is a lot of sadness and unhappiness. There are people who have great difficulty even in maintaining their physical body being healthy, and there's definitely sympathy for that. But on the other hand, if in the developed countries where we have the fortune to be wealthy enough to be, physically healthy and have 4 square meals a day or 3 square meals a day, etc., if we don't start tuning into this bliss which helps others feel happy, then I feel we'll not be able to help those who are even harder off. And it's interesting, although I said 27%, America is actually, it has twice the rate of volunteerism. Did you know that? And twice the rate of charity. So people are struggling even in this country, in spite of all the difficulties, to do so much good. So I think it can be even amplified worldwide if we can do this and bring more people and make them feel happier about it.
I think that was really inspiring.
Thank you, Dr. Shankar.
Thank you.
Thanks very much for doing this.
We hope that our viewers will be able to find these videos useful and help them tread on this journey of their own self-discovery. Namaste.